The 19th minute at Chase Stadium. It was a sequence Inter Miami fans have come to know by heart, but with a twist that caught everyone off guard. Lionel Messi collects the ball, he moves, he reads the flight, and then he leaps. It was a diving header, a venomous guided header that flew on an unstoppable trajectory. Nashville keeper Joe Willis stretched, flew across his goal, but could only watch in despair as the ball rifled into the net. This was a masterpiece, marked by a weapon we rarely associate with the Argentine genius. More than just a vital opening goal in a tense MLS Cup playoff clash, it was proof that at 38, El Pulga's versatility and adaptability know no bounds. That sensational goal was the ignition for yet another spectacular night from the maestro. Before the game even kicked off, he was honored with the 2025 MLS Golden Boot, a well-deserved accolade for a staggering 29 goals in just 28 appearances. A chilling consistency. In the 4 games leading up to this showdown with Nashville, Leo had already contributed 7 goals and 3 assists, the main engine powering Inter Miami's high-flying form. In this playoff match, Messi's absolute influence was on full display. After the stunning headed opener, the game settled into Inter Miami's rhythm. Nashville tried to push high in the second half, but their hopes were quickly extinguished when Allende doubled the lead. And to cap off a flawless performance, it was Messi himself in the 96th minute who sealed the 3-1 victory with his second goal of the night. The 3-1 win gives Inter Miami 1 foot in the Eastern Conference semi-finals. According to SofaScore data, Messi earned a match-high rating of 8.8. The number 10 didn't just grab a brace, he completed 4 successful take-ons and drew 2 fouls from frustrated defenders. These cold statistics paint a vivid picture. Messi at 38 is still the man who controls the tempo, creates the chances, and finishes the job. It is this exact level of performance that has convinced David Beckham and the Inter Miami hierarchy to confidently pursue a new contract, potentially keeping Messi here until December 2028. That's a roadmap for Messi to play until he's 41. And when a 38-year-old is still destroying a league, the conversations start to move beyond the current season. Fans are buzzing about a seemingly impossible, unprecedented milestone: 1,000 career goals. Let's look at the numbers. To date, Messi has an astonishing 891 goals in his legendary career, coupled with 399 assists. His direct goal contributions now stand at 1,289, figures almost unthinkable in the modern game. So, 1,000 goals, he needs 109 more. With the new 3-season contract extension, if he simply maintains a modest average of 35 goals a season for the next 3 years, he would reach 994, just 6 goals shy of the ultimate landmark. He scored 29 in the MLS regular season alone in 2025, not counting the cup games. 35 a season is absolutely achievable. It's a colossal challenge, but if anyone can make the impossible possible, it is Lionel Messi. The bigger question is, how does he sustain this? The answer lies in a staggering tactical evolution, a change meticulously engineered by the Inter Miami coaching staff. Over the last 2 seasons, Inter Miami has become one of the most potent attacks in MLS history. They scored 79 goals in the 2024 season and surpassed that with 81 this year. That 81 is nearly double what they managed in 2023. No team can defend against this firepower, and Messi is the epicenter of the blast. He leads the league in shots, through balls, and big chances created. Astonishingly, Leo continues to significantly outperform his expected goals by over 6 goals this season and 13 goals in total since joining Inter Miami. This shows El Pulga's finishing ability is still in a league of its own. Beyond the numbers, look at where Messi is scoring. Tonight's header was a delightful exception. Statistics show that Messi hasn't scored a single goal from inside the 6-yard box all season and has only 5 shots from that proximity. Instead, Messi has turned the edge of the penalty area into his creative zone. It's from this zone that he delivers 44 through balls, and it's also where the former Barca shooter unleashes those trademark low, hard shots into the far corner. To achieve this at 38, Messi has had to sacrifice one thing: movement. Data from Skill Corner shows a startling truth. Messi has the second lowest total distance covered and the lowest distance covered in sprints among all wingers and central forwards in MLS this season. Leo almost never tracks back, partly because Miami's midfield is skilled enough to find him, and mostly because he knows exactly where he needs to be for maximum impact. His total of 43 defensive actions in 28 appearances is even lower than his combined goals and assists this year. This is a clear tactic from coach Mascherano. Miami accepts they won't be the most defensively solid team, but that is the trade-off to completely unleash Messi, preserving his energy for the decisive moments. When Messi isn't scoring, he's still a threat. He possesses something called gravity. No opponent dares to leave Messi alone. This means he constantly faces 2, sometimes 3, markers. Even defenders assigned to other Miami players get drawn in, eyes fixed on the ball whenever Messi has it. This creates space for everyone else. There have been assists this season where the entire opposing defense is sucked toward Messi. He recognizes it, spots Jordi Alba's run, and delivers a pass. Alba then has the freedom to set up a teammate for the goal. Messi's name isn't on the score sheet for the goal, but he is the one who created it. This system is now being refined for the next phase of Messi's career. The arrival of Rodrigo de Paul in July is a crucial, defining step. De Paul was the man who made the Argentina national team system work so smoothly at the 2022 World Cup. He is responsible for covering the midfield and protecting Messi, allowing his elder statesman to minimize his running and always stay high when Argentina doesn't have the ball. This is Inter Miami's shift. If Messi's start in MLS was a mini Barca reunion, the next iteration will be more like the current Argentina squad. With Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba announcing their retirements and Luis Suarez's future uncertain, the core will now be Messi, surrounded by younger, stronger, high-energy players like De Paul. They will create the ideal balance between Messi's world-class technique and the intensity he can no longer maintain. On another front, Messi's presence also puts immense pressure on MLS itself. It is time for change. For most of Messi's first contract, the league has mostly discussed reform rather than acted. Big plans like simplifying the complex salary structure or shifting to the fall to spring European calendar have remained on paper. Commissioner Don Garber wants to bring MLS closer to global standards, but club owners have chosen safety, fearing the risk. Now, with Messi, that risk is dramatically minimized. If even with Messi, MLS doesn't have the courage to reform, they may never be ready. Furthermore, traditional TV deals with Fox, TSN, and RDS expire after the 2026 season. Should Messi continue to play into the 2027 and 2028 seasons, MLS is almost certain to attract more broadcast partners willing to pay top dollar, not just in North America, but globally. But that is for the future. Right now, Messi and Inter Miami are focused on the immediate objective. The 3-1 victory over Nashville was the first step. If they win the second game away on November 2nd, Inter Miami will advance directly to the regional semifinals without needing a third match. The MLS Cup is the one trophy Inter Miami and Messi are still missing from their collection. From an improbable diving header to the prospect of 1,000 goals, the journey of Lionel Messi at 38 continues to write extraordinary chapters, proving that the concept of limits seems never to have existed in his dictionary.